big picture, you feel like you guys are, slowly but surely starting to kind of figure out, start to gel, get comfortable. It seemed like even tonight's game went on, turnover numbers got lower and lower. It's just a matter of having more in-game reps.
Yeah, no, I think that's a good point. I think the beauty of our group is we're learning that we can win in different ways. We can win with different combinations of guys. We have had different guys step up in every game. And I like that as a coach. I don't think we're scratching the surface in terms of what we can be as a group yet. We still need to get better, but it's good to want to get better being 4-0. So I'm encouraged by that and just look forward to getting back and practicing and getting ready for the Kansas City trip.
Zane's versatility really showed off tonight. Had some bigs that were a little inconsistent or in a couple cases in foul trouble. How nice is it to have a guy, he could play the two, but to be able to slide him over and have him play in the post like that.
Yeah, no, I thought, versus the way they defend, it was better for us to go a little bit small ball 5. And, Zane presents a problem on that side of the ball because he can stretch the defense, shoot threes. He's a good passer, and he can score in the post. He did a really good job of finishing around the rim tonight. And it was just one of those games that I thought from a matchup standpoint that was the right play. And I was super happy and really excited about his defensive performance too. I thought he did a really good job around the rim of defending and changing some shots and rebounding the ball at a high rate. So still want more out of him. He hasn't hit his stride in terms of shooting the ball, neither has Julian. So I feel good about that because I know those guys are going to do that.
Yeah, I was going to ask, how nice is it to be where you guys are, even with Julian, yet to really connect on much? Because you look at the clip he was shooting at last year. You expect that to kind of normalize.
No, and I know the basketball gods and the percentages have a way of working themselves out. My biggest thing with Julian is just to continue to stay confident, shoot the right shots, and I'm always going to encourage him to do that. I'm not the kind of coach that is going to pull the reins on him. He's got to shoot the right shots, and I believe every time he shoots, it's going to go in, and he's going to catch a rhythm here as long as he just stays the course.
Isaiah only shot 1 for 7, but did so much defensively to the point where you guys were plus 12 with him on the floor. What does he bring on the defensive side? That isn't so much measurable. Yeah,
he's another guy similar to Zane, can play a couple different positions for us, and we chose to go small with him at the 4 for a good portion of the game because Holland is a tough matchup. Josh Coonan was in foul trouble, and I just thought that Isaiah gave us a really good chance playing the 4. And he missed some shots that I know he'll make, but I was just happy with his effort, his energy. He kind of got us going with that breakaway dunk at one point in the second half. And so just encouraged by him, and he's a guy who's 2 feet in. So we're going to keep pushing along with Isaiah.
A lot of guys in his spot would have hit the transfer portal. Mm-hmm. How cool is it to have a kid that's so committed and ingrained in the program?
Yeah, I mean, he's a guy who spent a lot of time with in the offseason and trying to breathe a lot of confidence in him and a lot of belief into him because that's what me and our coaching staff have. I think he's a guy who has bided his time and things haven't gone his way. But he's 2 feet in, and he's all about the right things. And so I'm just excited. He's really affected 2 of our wins here, to begin the year. And I'm counting on him to now push the envelope even further and give us more.